how can we go about solving the skill gap issue in the United States?
I think we need to get young people who are talented. I will call it the hidden talent. One of the things we know from Workforce Opportunity Services, or as we call it WOS, is that there are incredible amounts of supply of talent, but it needs to be nurtured in a certain way that that talent can actually work at very, very competitive prices, that there is, without question, the needs for those types of people to be working. Not everything that's outsourced would I'd like to outsource. So we need to dig into those populations and areas and provide a systemic type of growth for these individuals. Some of them may have to go to work right away and go to school part-time, which is the WOS model. Some of them maybe will only spend a year or two in college and then have to work and finish up part-time. All of these flexible kinds of things have to work together to have a successful ecosystems. Some people will read the great books in their 30s. Not everybody will be able to read it when they're 21. And we need to produce better delivery systems to allow these individuals to operate. And you can't ignore the economic pressures on these societies. They're incredible. One of the things we have in WOS is a research platform. We have an instrument that I've developed that measures readiness for the workplace of underserved populations. Little tiny things like not having enough money to get on a subway could be crucial to failure. And if you look at the playing field today, universities can't help you there. And neither can corporations. So we need to re-examine what I would call a new supply chain. Because my colleague Peter Capelli would say to you, which he wrote in the Harvard Business Review a number of years ago, that the supply chains that organizations are using resemble a 1950 psychology.
Interesting.
All right? Which is, tell me what you want, I'll produce it, and I'll then roll it out. Well, we're living in a world that is more sense and respond. Sense an opportunity, go after it, take a risk, deliver it. If it doesn't work, move on. I think our education systems have to look at that. We may be in a world that not every program on a campus has a long life. And if you look at the way academia works today, that is not instilled at all. We look at a program, we look at it some more, we launch it, and by the time we launch it, much of the ingredients in any kind of skill base is already obsolete. It's been known for years that so many of the things we teach, even though they're good and they represent knowledge, they do not necessarily meet the needs of a company that needs you to walk in with knowledge.